If your faith cannot move your mouth, it will never move a mountain. Church, we are called to call. We are called to use our mouth. We are called to speak. Christianity at one point back in the day was called the Great Confession. Confession of what? Not confession of sins and I'm so unworthy. It's the Great Confession. What were the early disciples always doing? They were talking constantly about the ways of the Lord, constantly talking about what the grace of God has provided for them. And as revelation came, the more they talked. Revelation came, the more they talked. Jesus is a healer, they would preach. Jesus is a provider. And then what they do? They just keep talking and talking and talking and talking. They'd hear the word and then they would go out and preach. They would hear the word. They would come together and meet at the apostles' feet and hear the teaching. And then they would go out and start proclaiming who Jesus is, what he does. But church, I think it's time we start getting our call back. He responded to what? The man's calling. Abraham, I've made you the father of many nations. What did Abraham do? Well, that's great. You did it up there. I ain't seeing it down here. How am I supposed to become what you said? There's no way for it to happen. That's where you and I have to stay out. He's God, I'm not. I don't know how he's going to pay off your mortgage this year. No idea. But what do? I start calling it. Why? Because he's already said that my God will meet all of my needs according to his riches and glory by Christ Jesus. And if you're going, I'm having a hard time believing that. I don't really know if I like all this stuff. That's fine. You don't have to do anything with it. You can just, leave that with us. We'll take it. Come on, any talkers in the room?